Alright guys, welcome back. Today's video is literally just going to be me sitting down playing with some new things that I've gotten in recently. I didn't have a specific look in mind, but this is the look that I ended up with. We've got some new things from MAC, their new Hyper Real Glow palettes. I've got some L'Oreal products, some Becca products, so quite a few new things. I know I'm going to get asked about the Bare Minerals Gen Nude blushes. I know that they are sending those out, but I have not received them yet. I got an email about a week and a half ago. They just haven't come in yet. So when those do come in, I will be doing a video on them. Until then, still have quite a bit to share. So this is the look. If you are interested in seeing some newbie products tested out, then let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, a lot of exciting things to try out in today's video. A lot of these I've already tried. I filmed the video last week. I didn't really like how it came out. So last week I only had one video up, which hasn't happened in a really long time, but I did not like the way it looked. And then I got involved with my rescue, transporting a dog back and forth, kind of got behind on schedule. So we're going to try out some things today. L'Oreal sent over their True Match Ilume collection, and these Glotions were a part of that. Now, I have been using these, and I have to say, I've really been liking these as a primer. So I'm going to take the Light Glotion. These have a little bit of a tint to them, so they will tint your skin depending on which one you get. Can you see that? Kind of how it's got a little bit of like a bronzy glow to it. And I'm actually going to use this as my primer today. I'm going to be using the Lancome Teint Idole stick foundation. I haven't used this in ages. And so I thought it would be a good one to use for today's video. So just going to rub that in. This dries really fast, and it kind of reminds me of my beloved Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Healthy Glow. This is very expensive, and I feel like this product from L'Oreal is very similar to it. You would have to pick the appropriate shade for your skin tone, but as you can see, the light color adds color to my face. So I'm going to add a little bit more of this to my forehead, and then we will move on. Becca sent over 3 new products, actually 2, because one of these I know has been out for a while. They sent over their new Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. So this is a solid cream based primer you put underneath your eyes. Then they sent over their under eye brightening corrector. This has been out for a while. I have tried this in the past. I don't really remember much about it. I remember it was a little thick, but I'm going to use it again today, and really excited for this. This is the under eye brightening setting powder. So 3 new products for the under eye area. I'm going to go ahead and use the primer and also the corrector, and then I'm going to put foundation over it, and we'll see how it does. So just going to rub my finger in it. This is supposed to have caffeine in it, and it's supposed to help depuff your under eye area and also smooth out lines, I believe. It kind of feels like a lip balm, like one of those lip balms you would get in a compact like this, but it's not greasy, it's not heavy, it's actually a little waxy feeling. Interesting. So we'll see how this does. I do find that I get a bit of creasing underneath my eyes no matter what I use, so we'll see if this helps. My eyebrows are not cool today. I am not liking them at all, but we're just gonna fly with it. Gonna take the under eye corrector now, and I'm gonna pop this on. To my knowledge, this is supposed to go on underneath your foundation, so I'm gonna put this on underneath my eye. It definitely has a bit of a gummy texture to it, but it's not as thick as I remember it being. So maybe they've reformulated. I don't know. You can see a little bit right here. The side's a little bit more pale, a little bit more brightened. So I got some good news today. I found out that my expander, which is the thing that is causing me to have a lisp, is going to be removed in about 8 weeks. So I am just like, I literally almost cried when I left the ortho office this morning. I was overjoyed. So hopefully in a couple months, you won't have to deal with a lisp anymore. Okay, so overall right now I feel like my face is a little patchy with the brightening concealer going on, and also the combination of that L'Oreal product, but hopefully we're going to even that out. I'm going to take, like I said, the Lancome Teint Idole Ultrawear Stick Foundations. I love these. If you like medium full coverage and you are anywhere from normal to oily, these are amazing. These offer amazing coverage. They are so smooth, so easy to blend out, so fast, great to touch up with. So I'm going to take 2 colors, mainly because I'm kind of in between shades. I self-tan, got a little bit of tan going on. I'm taking 210 Buff and 250 Bisque. So I'm going to take the Bisque color and use that kind of around the outer perimeters of my face. This is not going to be an exact match, but we'll work with it. And then for my under eye area, I am going to use the lighter shade. I find this product always blends out best with a brush, so I'm going to take my Smashbox foundation brush and I'm just going to buff this in. This is just such a pillowy, lightweight formula. It is a bit more on the matte side, but not in a way to where it feels uncomfortable or that it looks cakey. It's actually a very natural full coverage foundation. So if you haven't had any luck with stick foundations in the past, and like I said, you're kind of in that normal to oily range, I would definitely recommend trying this out. I mean, I normally don't like anything matte, and this has been a foundation I have owned for a couple of years now. It's just so fast. It's very fast and convenient, and oftentimes I don't even have to set it. So I've had a little breakout on my forehead for a couple of weeks now, and the last time this happened, I kind of traced it back to the Becca Backlight Filter Primer, the one that's purple and it has lavender in it. And what's weird is a lot of people, the way I found out that it was probably that product is a lot of people saw me using it and they said that they were having the same reaction. So I stopped using it, those went away. A year later, here I am with the same bumps, and I found that I'm using the Lavender Matte Fix Plus. So is it lavender? Am I sensitive to lavender? I'm trying to figure this out because these bumps, they're not wanting to go away. Like, no matter, even my Dermalogica products are not wanting to clear this up. So I've been trying to avoid the lavender setting spray to see if it makes a difference. But are any of you guys sensitive to lavender like that? Concealer, I'm going to take the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I normally don't like this, but I did use this with the Lancome foundation the other day, and it actually looked really nice, and I think it is because they have a very similar consistency. They're very mousse-like, and like I said, very velvety to the touch. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this underneath my eye to brighten a bit further, and then we will move on to some newbie products that I'm excited to share with you guys. Okay, let's try out this under eye setting powder that Becca sent over. I don't know if it works best with a brush or a beauty blender. I normally don't set my under eye area with a beauty blender though. So I'm just going to take a brush from Smashbox. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this powder and I'm just going to start pressing it into my under eye. It's kind of hard to say if I like this or not, mainly because I used a concealer I don't normally use, but it's very smoothing. It just seems like it is very white. It's got a very white cast to it. So if you are in the deeper complexion, I don't really know how this would fly. So I'm actually going to move on to my Hourglass Ilume Sheer Trio. This is a cream blush, bronzer, and highlighter palette. I'm just going to use the bronzer out of here. I've really been enjoying this recently, and I'm just going to press this into my skin and kind of contour a little bit and also bring some life back into my face. I really wanted to use the new Bare Minerals Gen New blushes. I got an email from them a little over a week ago saying that they were sending those out, but I haven't received them yet, so it's going to have to be in another video. But yes, I am going to be talking about those, showing you those. May do a blog post to do detailed shots, but I will be talking about the new Gen New blushes. So many people have asked me about those. But for today, I'm just going to take an oldie, which is MAC's Warm Soul, and I'm just going to pop this on the apples of my cheeks. For highlighter today, I have the MAC Hyper Real Glow highlighter palettes. They sent over 2 of these. I think there are only 2. I don't have the names. I think I must have accidentally thrown the names away. So we're going to call this one the Rose Gold palette. And this is what it looks like. It's definitely got more I wouldn't say rosy tones, but maybe slightly cooler tones, more neutral tones in it. You've got these really nice 2 neutral colors, and then on the end is kind of like a gold shade. So this is actually the one I'm going to be using today. I think it suits my skin tone the best. And then we've got the gold palette. The writing on it is a little bit more of a true gold. And obviously the shades in here are more yellow gold toned or base, I guess you could say. You've got 2 really nice light shades, and then you've kind of got this bronzy color on the end. I have used these and they are quite lovely the couple times that I have used them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix, I think I'm going to mix these 2 right here. This one seems to be a bit light on me. So I'm going to mix the middle shade and also the last shade. And I'm using an EcoTools highlighting brush, and I'm just going to brush those on. They are quite pigmented, but really stunning. I don't find that the formula is too pore enhancing. Honestly, I think all highlighters are going to bring out your pores somehow, but these actually do have a nice buttery formula to them, and I've been quite impressed. I like them. For the eyes today, I'm going to try to keep it simple because I'm going to try to show you guys the new Ardell magnetic lashes. Now, I use these already, and I'm just going to tell you I could not get them to work, but I am going to try them on camera, and maybe it'll work out this time. I feel like it's probably not going to, though. So I'm just going to take my Naked palette, and I'm going to take Sidecar, which is this shade right here, and I'm really just going to buff that all over my lid. Like we're not going to do any transitional color. We're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to slap a little bit of color on the lid. I think I want to do more of a vibrant lip today. So I'm just buffing that in with a Sigma E35, and then we'll kind of call that a day. Okay, so here are the magnetic lashes. These are the Demi Wispies, double Demi Wispies. And as you can see, I've already tried to apply a pair. Those are the ones I have right here. So the concept with these is that basically you have an upper and a lower lash. So you're supposed to be able to apply the upper and then apply the lower lash right underneath. You're supposed to be able to apply the lower lash right underneath. They're supposed to connect like so. You can see them kind of clasping together, and it's supposed to be a done deal. My problem is that they just don't look good, and they actually feel very uncomfortable compared to regular lashes. So we're going to try this again. So I've got the top one positioned. I also can't get the lash to just get close to my lash line. That's a huge problem. I have eyelids that kind of point downward. I have an almond shaped eye, so it's very hard for me to position eyelashes anyway. So once you get it positioned, you're supposed to be able to you're supposed to be able to connect them, and they're supposed to look fabulous, but they don't. And I want to see a video where somebody makes this work. I really do. So let's try it one more time. Let's see if I can get it on there. I don't know. It's literally so hard to get. It's almost impossible. I want to say it is impossible to even get these on your lash line. Okay, for reference, I just wanted to show you how easy it is for me to apply regular lashes. So I've already got my glue on my Ardell Demi Wispie. All I have to do is literally pop like so, tuck the end, and make sure my inner corner is close enough to my lash bed, and that's pretty much all I have to do to even make a lash look semi-decent. So for me, the magnetics are a no-go, basically because I think the point of them is to basically make putting on lashes easier, less time consuming, and obviously they're supposed to look natural, but I don't think that they do. So yeah, that's for now I'm gonna stick with my regular lashes, and until something changes, yeah, I just don't see myself using those. All right, I know I said I wanted to do possibly a bright lip, but I'm kind of feeling more of a brown tone. I'm not really sure why, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take, this is a Buxom lip crayon. It's in the color Hush Hush, and then I'm going to use Becca's Lush Color Balm in Chai Cream, and it's just a very brown base lipstick. I don't know, we'll see how I like it. I want to add this Jouer Papaya lip cream to make it a little bit more reflective. And lastly, I'm going to take Buxom's Hot Toddy lip gloss. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these products in action. My under eye area looks very smooth. I don't know if that is the combo of the Becca products or what the dealio is, but it actually looks really nice. And the MAC highlighter, of course, is just, oh, it's really stunning. So hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.